Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth4 for another weekly update. I apologize if I don't sound loud or energetic. I had a really rough weekend. Last week, as I said, was a chemo week for me. So that's usually, the current thing I'm on isn't that terrible, but chemo is chemo. It still makes me feel lousy, but I caught a bug on Thursday night. And from Thursday night, which I didn't sleep at all, till now, I've gotten maybe a quarter of the amount of liquids in that I really should be. I haven't actually eaten anything, and I've had on and off a low-grade fever. Not enough to send me to the hospital, thankfully, but it's been bad. But I haven't eaten. I lost like 7 pounds in 3 days, and it's just bad. So I'm understandably kind of weak right now, so this is probably going to be a short update. First things first, the MuchGames Hall of Fame 2015. Round 1 is finished. So this week, I think tomorrow maybe, starts round 2. So the link to MuchGames again is in the description. Your votes are very much appreciated. Voting for which game you think should make it to the Hall of Fame with each matchup, and the game that eventually wins, it has a very good chance of getting Let's Played on the MuchGames channel by one of us. It's usually the person who suggested it in the first place. Like each of us, each of the members, like put in a bunch of games to go into the voting. That's where the games get chosen from. So so if you want to see a specific game, you better vote for it. So far, I think Katamari Damacy advanced, which was and also, what was it? It wasn't Kirby's Epic Yarn. I think that one lost. It was another one, and I have a terrible memory. I'm sorry. So, yeah. Last year, my Paper Mario suggestion made it. Unfortunately, I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't Let's Play it. But it made it. It got first place. So that was fun. As for events this past week, aside from the chemo, I had a fun time at my little brother's bar mitzvah party. That was fun. I got another issue of Nintendo Force, which this one is a very good one, and it came with another double-sided poster. This one is probably my favorite, even more than the Smash one I have hanging up there. So the first side, don't rip. The first side is like a Splatoon thing, which is really nice, but the other side is an underwater thing with like a bazillion characters from everywhere. Like, I put up pictures on Twitter of like closer up shots so that you can actually see, but you can recognize a lot of your favorite characters here. Nintendo stuff, and even outside. I guess Okami isn't outside of Nintendo because it's technically been on the Wii and DS, so. But yeah, there's just a lot of cool stuff there. I guess it is supposed to be Nintendo. There's like Capcom and all sorts of things. Let's see what else. So this coming week is E3. Ooh, excite! And because it's E3 today, there was a Smash Bros. Mini announcement direct thing where they announced 3 new characters. One of which we already knew about, which is Lucas. 2 of which were spoiled like yesterday, which, come on. I can understand if something gets spoiled a week in advance, a month in advance, like last year when we got like half the roster spoiled for us like a month before the game came out or whatever, with like Duck Hunt Dog and things. But like, really, the day before, you really can't wait. You have to jump the gun and be that one guy that's like, I know more than you guys look. And then all the news sites are like, oh, we can't miss out on the story, so let's spoil it for everybody. Not just say spoilers, if you want to see, click here, but instead posting the pictures and like, here's the spoiler. It's Ryu and Roy. And not the Koopaling Roy. And I'm like, thanks. Granted, we had like a while ago, someone found Ryu and Roy in the code and everyone was like, but that was just speculation at that point. This one was like an actual leak with gameplay and things, and it wasn't made up. It was a day in advance. You really can't wait. Like, you have to ruin it for everybody. But luckily, the Smash Bros. Direct had more things on it. A load of other costumes for the Mii characters. saying that Mewtwo and Lucas, Roy, and Ryu are all going to be getting Amiibo later. Sakurai also announced Amiibo for the Mii fighters, the Mii Brawler, the Mii Brawler Swordsman and Gunner, which I'm very happy about because they look generic, but this brings us one step closer, and I wanted this. This brings us one step closer to having custom Amiibo, custom Mii Amiibos. Miibos. Custom Miibos. There we go. Like meaning, you know, like the Mii that you use in the game, you know, like having someone customize it for you. I mean, yeah, I would like it Nintendo, like if they charge like $25 for you to get a custom Amiibo like sent to them, just send them your Mii picture and they'll just send it back to you, or $25-$30, whatever. I would pay for that. I really like my Doviroth Mii. But even without that, I mean, I hope beyond hope, and I know it's not going to happen because experience told me otherwise, but hope is still there somehow. I hope beyond hope that Nintendo has a very large stock of the Mii Fighter Amiibos, because people are going to be snatching up, you know, like doubles, triples of them, and the modding or the custom community is just going to be going nuts, essentially filling orders for people making those custom Amiibos. That is going to be such a cash cow. And if you're watching this and you make custom Amiibos, you keep this in mind. Just hone your skills until they come out at September or whatever they were announced. I think it was September. And you are going to make the moolahs. Especially from me. I will send you the Brawler. And if you turn it into the Doviroth, I will give you the Manies. Yeah, so we got those. Ryu was just a surprise. I mean, he's a fighter. He's from Street Fighter and things, but like, does he belong in Smash? He's not. I mean, when's the last time Street Fighter was a Nintendo property? The Super Nintendo? Street Fighter 2? It's been, like, Street Fighter has been avoiding Nintendo consoles for a while. I mean, guess we had like Project Cross Zone, but that was more of a collaborative thing, and I don't know, like I don't see, I mean, Ryu is essentially, he looks like a bigger Little Mac, but he also has his moves and you can customize, not customize, but like you can treat him like he's a Street Fighter character, you know, like in button inputs and things, which I think is cool. I don't think he's a bad character. Now that I've seen him, I think it's cool, but like, I would have considered other characters first. Waluigi. No. I mean, I think Waluigi should be in it because he deserves to be revived in some way, but Isaac from Golden Sun would probably be the best choice, though. Hands down. The end. End of story. But let's see. So yeah, they also announced there's going to be a whole bunch of other Amiibo coming. Apparently in America, we're getting all the Amiibo that the other countries are getting like next month in September, which is annoying. God, my arm is really thin. Like I said, I lost 7 pounds of something that's mostly water, so like it's weird to look at anyway. But they announced the Game & Watch Amiibo, and it's the most adorable thing. It has interchangeable characters, so you have like the Game & Watch, and it's like, you know, mostly flat, or like the one where he's doing Judgment with the 9, or I think one was like the parachute. I was just like, that's amazing. I'm just imagining now, which one is going to be exclusive? And I'm just imagining they're all Best Buy exclusive, but we're not telling you which Best Buy. There's going to be 8 in the country that are going to carry them, just like the Nintendo World Championships. But we won't tell you this time. I think that's what's going to happen, honestly. But yes, that's going to be fun. Could be a lot of Amiibo coming out later this year. A lot. So they also announced like a bunch of other costumes, some Mega Man Battle Network. There was the Mega Man.exe costume. There was a Zero costume from Mega Man X, which I'm sad because I thought Zero would have made a better character than Ryu, honestly. There was an Isabelle character from Animal Crossing, and John said on Twitter, "Oh my God, Isabelle! What did they do? They skinned you." So yeah, 2 minutes after the the announcements, they made the what's it called? Lucas, Roy, and Ryu. Also, Kirby's Dreamland 64 stage brought back, and they're also bringing back the Hyrule Castle stage and the Peach's Castle stage from the original Smash Brothers, which I am looking forward to a lot. I love those stages, but so they have all like the recent stuff out 2 minutes after the thing ended, and this is the eShop now for the last hour. Loading, loading. Loading on a river. Oh, it's floating on a river, but still. Rolling on a river. It's just gonna keep loading forever, right? He agrees. So yeah. So it's gonna be fun. So sometime eventually today, I will be getting all of them. Why? Because I like playing as the characters. Now, some people are like, oh great, you got Roy. You happy now? And actually, I am happy. Because honestly, Roy was my favorite Fire Emblem character and still is. I was the best with him. I did not like using Marth at all. One of my friends, Stratocaster Dove, he was better with Marth. Roy was more like me. He was a tank offensively and defensively, and he was slow. And I'm used to characters like that. My main is Ganondorf. So, Roy is just... He's good. I didn't like Ike. We like Ike. No. I did not like Ike. I thought that he was a poor imitation, and his attacks I didn't enjoy, and his Aether attack always got me killed. I do like the momentary invincibility it gives you, but I would usually just die if I was trying to recover or something. Although in this game, they gave him a different one, which instead of going up, goes diagonal, which helps a little, but not enough. And Lucine is okay, but she's essentially a Marth. And Robin is not really the same either. Robin's more of the magic attacks than the sword attacks. So, I mean, I'm happy that Roy is back. 1 second. And, so, someone's knocking at the door. And so, yep, that's about it, though. Someone was knocking at my door. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. As for content coming this week, I didn't have any chance to record last week, obviously. I still have 2 Ni no Kunis that I haven't uploaded. One that I didn't upload on Friday, and another one which is an extra that was going to be Monday. So I'll at least have 2 Ni no Kunis this week. I really hope by tomorrow I'm feeling better. At least better enough to eat at least or something. But I will try to record incrementally in order to not miss uploads and things. Also, I'm gonna be trying a new medication this week. It's not a chemo. It's the one of the medications sent to act against the genes in the tumor cells that I have. So, the last time I tried that, it didn't work out too well. But this one is not the drug that it's a different thing, and it's hard to explain. But essentially, I'm going to be taking it in incremental this week, and then adding something on next week if it works out. So we'll see tomorrow how everything goes. Hopefully it'll go well. I need to get better in more ways than one. Anything else? But yes, E3 is coming this week, and I'm excited. I'm excited for all the companies. I'm not one of those people that's like, hey. It's fun to make fun of everybody, though, if it's a bad E3 that they're giving. But last year was a very good E3. I don't think any of the companies did a bad job, and any of the 3 main companies did a bad job, and that is saying something. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. Not Sony, Microsoft, and Ubisoft. No. Ubisoft always makes me laugh. Just Dance 17! Yeah! But anyway. Anyway, that's it for the weekly update. This has been Sephiroth 4, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.